one of the challenges, and again in Trainer 2 we'll go into some more detail, but one of the big things that I'm into is that I feel that it's one thing to get a point across. But what NLP teaches us, or one thing that we know about presenting, is that if you can communicate at all three levels, what happens? Yeah, you embed the learning even deeper, yes? And understanding that if I talk to you, for example, let's say the subject was how to build a championship, team. Okay? For example. Is I could tell you how to do it. I could give you an experience of how to do it. Give you an experience, or tell you a story or paint a picture for you of how it's been done. Everybody understand, yes? Yes. So the issue becomes, is as a trainer, are you banging on all cylinders? Because how many people here consider yourself to be primarily visual? Raise your hands, please. Okay, look around the room. Keep your hands up, look around the room. Okay, good. How many people consider yourself to be primarily kinesthetic? Feeling people. Okay? Feeling people. In other words, you would do a deal based on how it feels. As opposed to other people would do a deal based on what it looks like. The deal looks good to them, the deal feels good to other people. Or the deal would what? Sound good. How many know what I'm talking about here? Okay, how many have noticed this? And see, so one of the rules of sales, by the way, is when you spot that in somebody else, what mode do you talk to them in? Their mode. You go into their world first. Speak to them in their language, because literally, especially under pressure, when you're in a buying decision, when their emotion's high and you start talking to, let's say you're visual and they're auditory, you have what's called mismatching. What's it called? Mismatching. In other words, they literally can't understand what you're talking about, even if you think it's crystal clear. How many have ever had that happen with a significant other?
How do you know which one they are, though?
You didn't raise your hand, you're a liar. We've all done it. I mean, it's because I'm primarily what? What do you think I am? Equal visual kinesthetic. People that are visual talk very fast. They talk with their hands, blah, blah, that kind of stuff. Okay? Kinesthetic people talk a bit slower, more deliberate, because they really need to feel what they have to say. Now, the visual people in the room right now are just going, right? But the visual people are kind of going, the kinesthetic people are kind of going, yeah, I understand.
He's exaggerating.
Well, I'm exaggerating, of course. But how many people know what I'm talking about? So in answer to your question, you'll spot it. You'll hear it in their language. The deal looks good is what? The deal sounds good is I have a sense of what you're talking about is kinesthetic. Everybody understand? So the key in storytelling, or the key in being in the front of the room, is to do what? Use all three. You purposely think of in your mind how you can use all three situations. Not simultaneously, but close together with each other every time you go to the next point. That's why it's good to always learn how to tell a good what? Story. Because in story you can combine what? All three. Your words, you can paint the picture for them. In other words, when you tell the story, you describe the setting. Remember I told you the setting of that day when I got cremated in front of the room. How many people had a picture in your mind? When I said Sandy Shapery was sitting right here, that's very visual. And I let you know, I basically remember how it what? Felt. And by me being able to re-experience somewhat of that feeling again, allowed you to experience it. Everybody understand, yes? Now, again, I'm just giving you the data on this. But if you've ever been around a good storyteller, that's exactly what they do. So, here's your challenge. Challenge is, I'm going to give you 3 minutes to prepare. How many minutes? 3 minutes to prepare. I've actually already given this to you, so it should be pretty easy. The topic is how to build a championship team. Just use that as an example. Your job as your team is to is to create a way to teach your definition or one portion of what it takes to build a championship team to another team. Now, you'll have 3 minutes to prepare. At the end of 3 minutes, then I'll have you pair off. I'll tell you when you pair off with another team, and you'll teach them what a championship team is to you. But I want you to use all 3 modalities. What are they? You can do them combined. You can do them separately, linearly. I don't care how you do it. I just want you to have an experience of thinking your way through the process. Okay? In other words, if you're going to do team, how could you do it? How could you do it kinesthetically?
Yeah. Role model.
Yeah, you could do a little exercise with them, a little game, a little, some kind of an experience. Give them an experience of it. If you're going to do it visually, how would you do it? You could draw it on a chart. You could demonstrate it with your team so they could observe your team but not be involved. Or auditory, you can just give them a definition. Everybody understand? Got it? You have 3 minutes to prepare. Ready, go. Okay, please pause right there. Pause right there. Pause right there. Okay, so here's what I'd like you to do. With your team, please stand up. Okay, now what I'd like you to do is find another team to pair off with. Find another team. Don't do anything yet, just find them. If you do not have a partner team, put your hand up, please. If your team does not have a partner team, put your hand up. Right here, right here. Okay, good. Who else does not have a partner team? This team over here? There's a team way over on this side. Yeah, you guys come over here. Keep your hands up over there, you guys. Okay, got it? All right. So, everybody clear on the assignment? Choose one team to go first. You're going to demonstrate how to build a great team using all 3 modalities, either simultaneously, separately, I don't care how you do it. Okay, ready? First team, go.